Hello guys, as always F1 and simple gameplay. Today I'm about to show how it works most technically. There is not much graphic today, most technically about multi-core usage in GameMaker Studio. So how to start it and how to abuse it. The file with the source code is in the description, and the um, execution file compiled by EC is also in the description, so you can just start it and see. The bat file you see there in the release is about to start all the programs in the background and the main program on top on different cores under the Windows, so they have different affinities for CPU. So part of the program is working under the hood, so it is not affecting the core we are using, and it will be mostly about the first worker program I did for this, which is for audio. So today we're gonna hear much more. I didn't cut all the audios from the game, so if the guy is moving, the audio still exists. But interface and other sounds I start to moving there, and the residual sound is just because I were lazy and I have something else to do. So I'm just randomly moving around the level for now, just to have some graphics, yeah, for the film. But I've been mostly speaking and showing some stuff from Windows, how it works, and some codes. So the bat file you have is in the release is not the one I'm currently using, because most of this would work only in special circumstances and monitoring the game if the workers are on and if they need to be resurrected and so on. I make it more simplified for now, for the version I'm using. It is just I deleted most of the code. And because of this, the bat file menu have no more purpose than educational for now. It will be fixed later on, but yeah, let's stay it as it is. And if you use this bat file and you have the program in your documents, so user documents, you're gonna see, let's display it. You're gonna see paths in the bat file where you have the program. If you don't know how to use it or abuse it, so just start it as it is, and if it doesn't find the game, it's gonna fail, so you don't see again. But if you know how to edit paths for Windows, so they are clearly on top of the file, let us see this. Yep. So you're just changing those paths, and you can place the folder with the programs wherever you like. So what is new? How it works? When we start, we have a main game, and somewhere here it's gonna be, and then we have workers. Because I have 6 CPU cores, so because it is a potato, as you seen in previous film, we're gonna have operating system on core 0, and on the next affinity core 1 we're gonna have our game, and on the core 2 we're gonna have audio worker. And I also set placeholders for all other cores, so we're gonna have 3 more workers doing something later on when I need it, and they are using other cores and they work for itself. Next thing, we have audio menu, as you see. So in audio menu, of course, we can turn on and off volumes. For now, only menu volume plays a role. So as you hear, something happened when I click buttons or move it. Yeah. We can control master volume and all others, and it is sent directly to our worker. So when you place mouse on top of it and push the button and something changes in this menu, the settings are sent to the worker program, and he's using them accordingly. You probably hear it in the background like now. Then we have vocabulary. It is received from worker, and this is how the sounds are described. I just make it for preview. We will be using this in much more useful way somewhere else. And here we have string from audio worker. Usually I have this as display in audio worker, but current version is hidden. So it is 1 by 1 pixel room, and it is hidden, and it has no draw call, and it is disabled for drawing and so on. It is working completely in background. So if we press something, like you see, it's showing up that interface sound doing something. Yeah, it is very short sound because it is just a click or right click. Yeah, and we have placeholders for everything else. So this showing us that we have connection with our workers. Here we have ping when we see it last time, and so on. Yeah. If you want to monitor all of them, all the workers, so here they are. And I already creating bat files just to restart those workers if we kill them, just because in GameMaker Studio 2 there is no button like handle for using external programs that were existing in GameMaker Studio 8, like this old version, GameMaker Studio 1 8 point something I were using years ago. And we need to use bat file for this to start it on the correct affinity core, because otherwise it will start on the CPU core 0 on the operating system. So because we are going through TCP/IP and through kernel, there is almost no ping. Yeah, like it is so small that it is the current frame. The async is executed before step, so the step is kind of waiting if there is a buffer for the async handling. So the step is waiting, and the data are filled. Because it is so fast, it's happen that buffer is sending in the step information to the worker is sending back to the main game in async. Async is responding, and it can be 2-3 cycles of communications before FPS counter gets to another step. So it is very fast if using this TCP/IP connection on the CPU directly, and there is no need to use UDP to make it even faster. There is no point of it, not in current handling. So our main program is creating network, and it is the master, and the slaves are the workers, just to call them nicely, but we all know how the economy works. And it is just connecting them and sending message here and back. Okay, now something useful. So let's close it. And audio simple It is same kind of menu as vertex buffer preview. So it is freezing the program. We can press space to get it back. If you are interested to see the FPS, because I hide it just because we don't see much, we have them here. If we close the menu, it is even faster. Now I'm recording, so it is a big drop. We should have something over 400 here, but recording takes some. And so we close test menu, we go back to Audio Simple, and first we do is requesting list. So we request the list, and I have already set some numbers here. And we can save the list to the local file of the main program, or we can send the list to the audio worker. But he is not saving. Yeah, I just manually copy the list to the audio worker. It is sound description list. You're gonna see this as file entry somewhere in the main program if you want to save it or change something. Yeah. So I have to describe it. You don't have all these sounds in the release because there is no point of sending them. In the description and somewhere here I'm gonna print where is the audio from, and you just fill the OGG. I made them with some ocean sound or something, ocean audio to OGG format. So you just fill the sounds and they will be found by worker himself, and all of them will be with 0, and here we see if the path is correct. So you don't have all the sounds just because it will be 1 gigabyte of sounds only. Yeah, like there is no point of transferring this number by just by such a release, and this is mostly for testing for placeholding, so I have something to work on. Okay, let's play some sound. It is playing. Okay, it is playing. So here we have some technical information. This is our vocabulary we see previous. So it is reviewed. It has some tempo, dynamics. So we have to set all these values, and if we change it, yeah. So they move here and there, and then we say that the list is complete. What kind of usage we have, so backdrop is the ambient sound, and sidebar is looped, music score is the soundtrack. Those names are made that way that they don't overlap. This is why they are so unusual, because it is all packed into one array and used that way. Okay. So let's put some music and we can use play. We can move it forward, backward, and play backward, yeah. And like from the step from the end of the file, minus some point, so music is playing. Yeah, we can stop it. If we change, it stops automatically and resetting values and so on. So I now have to set values to all this sound, yes, this way, and then it will be used for the stuff. So later on it's gonna work that way that as for now working the sounds we are clicking, they're not to be listened when we click here. I only listen somewhere else, just because when I play music I don't want the click sounds, so they are ignored. There is a new pipeline for this, and the sole purpose for these workers is to take care of the music and background sound and stuff, and don't get heavy on the core that is running the game. So I exported this logic to other CPU core, yeah, in the game maker, and the problem is solved. Yeah, so technical info mostly, not much graphic. See you guys.